Hi YouTube, my name is Sweet Like Candy. Today I want to bring to you a channel tarot oracle message, whatever comes out. We're going to be looking into what do we need to know right now. What should be heard, what should be understood, what's going on. Sorry, a card just flew out, but I'm not ready. Of course, like and subscribe and come back for more. As always, if you enjoy my content, and that way I can also tune into your energy and what you guys need, because right now like it's mostly for the people in the future, but I would like to do for my collective. I would like to have like a more personalized collective. Let's see. I'm just gonna do some shuffling. I had filmed the last video and I couldn't post it, so I did post a clip of it in my shorts, but in that video I was expressing how I kept hearing the name or the term Duarte, and when I looked into it, it apparently is the angel of wealth. I heard what, I don't know what, comrade, I can't even say that word. Camaraderie? I don't know what that is. Disregard. Let me just center myself. I also have been hearing for like 3 months straight. I thought it was Samantha Nieves. Apparently it's Cassandra Nieves. I just heard gentle guidance. I keep hearing that today. So I'm probably gonna be channeling some gentle guidance that we need. And you know, the energy has been feeling very gentle. Amen. It seems like everyone is going through their own roughs and patches, but we're handling it in a very gentle way, from what I see, at least from my personal life, from what I'm able to pick up on everyone, which is very empowering. I've said it before, like when something is fear-based, you act out more aggressively. That's when you're fearful, you act out more aggressively. But when you are more certain, you handle everything with more ease and more calmness. That is more empowering. I don't want to say that the other one is weaker, but you know. I just seen an imagery of a cat. I don't know if you guys are cat owners. Gray cat. Oh my god. Twice the last 2 times that I broke the deck to shuffle, I had the Two of Cups. I saw the Two of Cups on one side and then the 10 of Wands, and that's too crazy. Oh my god. Which is, what the heck? That there's no way. I literally put the deck back together to shuffle, and then I took it apart again, and both times that I looked at it, it's the same. Oh my god. And it's basically like what I'm saying too. No, it is what I'm saying. Which is weird because I see the blue, which is like throat, like yeah, that is what you're saying. But it's like we're being burdened, but like we're handling everything like in a harmonious way. I can't even talk. That's crazy. Wait, what the? I don't even know. I just heard disregard. Yeah, because like to the spirits, you know, it's nothing. We're like freaking out, and to them, everything is normal. So let me actually shuffle. I mean, that was very, like, a clarification for me, right? That means I'm in tune, I'm in zinc, so let's go. I just seen a sailboat. Not a sailboat, but like just the sail itself. Okay. I almost want to channel more than pull cards. Also, that rarely happens. So let's see. Let's see what we can channel. Okay, never mind. I just heard you're supposed to ignore the sight. So I think they just want me to focus on my clear audience right now. Or you're supposed to, or with the name, with the term Duarte, you know how I was getting the angel of wealth and abundance. And when I was speaking about people going through a lot, it seems to be like financial burdens, ironically enough. And now that I heard ignore the sight, I thought it was like don't pay attention to your clairvoyance. However, now I'm kind of getting like don't focus on the goal. You know, like focus on the day-to-day. I just heard. And I just heard expansion of your gifts. I think the collective is experiencing not only an awakening, but an expansion of our gifts. And one thing to help, I just heard subdue. So one thing to help subdue the anxiousness and fears and whatever may come about, worrying about what goals you have set out, would be to just focus on today. Like, don't worry about the future, don't worry about your goals, because it would just be added pressure. And as you may or may not know, awakenings are already tough. Life is tough. So we want to minimize the toughness. The toughness. It just stood out to me how many green crystals I have, or like different shades of greenish gray, greens. But it's like muted. So with that, I'm getting a lot of heart. I think our heart, also our heart chakra. Yeah, that too. I've noticed our heart. I've been very emotional. I think we're having an activation of our heart chakra. I heard exploring new gifts. I know, like, yes, we have clear audience, which is like connected to the throat. We have our clairvoyance connected to the third eye, you know, the channeling, the crown, whatever it may be. But the heart is so underestimated when it comes to spiritual gifts. Like, people don't understand, the collective does not understand that with a cluttered heart, which is probably why how muted this greenness stuck out to me. With a cluttered heart, all of your gifts are like, they're manipulated, because then they're going to be more based on your traumas and those things that have hurt you more than what is actually being spoken into you. Do you know if that makes any sense? It is easier to see and acknowledge what is right in front of you, which is the 3D. But in order to reach the 5D, you have to break through the 3D. And the 3D is not that great at times. It's now I feel, I just heard empowered to pull cards. I guess that message really wanted to come through because I did not want to pull cards. What the heck? Bro, so now when I saw this card, I almost thought it was the same two cards again. I was about to freak out. No, but we got Sorry guys, I had to answer a phone call. So yeah. Um yeah, okay. Let me continue to shuffle and actually pull cards, right? Oh, finally. Shut the front door. Oh my God. No. No. I cannot. What the? No. Oh my God. Shut up. If it came out face down, I feel like they all come out face down. This time it's in the reverse though. That shut the front door. Oh my Jesus Christ. Okay, so you know what? Let's reflect on this card a bit more because it wants to be seen. I just heard lessen your load. So, okay, going back to what I was saying about, yeah, like even when it comes to seeing the future, well, trying to see the future, what you have set your goals on, set your sights on, like even that can become burdensome. So, oh my God, look, I just realized it's growing. It will help us, it will help our goals grow to let go, and not try to focus on them as much. Living in the now. Yeah, because you know, he's not even doing anything. If he was to like look up, he could probably like stick those sticks in the sand and then just have them work for themselves, really. Ten of Wands. And you know, it's almost like the tens in each deck, they're like a completion. So to have this in the reverse, it's like I don't know. It's like there but not there. It's like it's almost there, but it's not quite. I heard gentle nudges. Okay. That's crazy though. And you know what? The way that that card just kept popping out, I think things are being put in our face right now that we cannot ignore until we address them as well. Oh, okay, that's why I heard gentle nudges. So softly. And I heard enlightening truths. Ooh, that one just, like they threw it at me. But it landed like in or Queen of Swords. I didn't hear Queen of Swords. It's like in a blockage position. And immediately when I picked up the card, I acknowledged the crow. Maybe you're into crows too. They're my favorite. I just heard synchronicity. So I think, and with this, and it's queen, so it's supposed to be more feminine, right? More feminine. So it's feminine. It's supposed to be more gentle approach. So we're gonna be getting subtle communications, but they're gonna be coming onto the surface until we acknowledge them. See another little tree there. Tree. It's that, I don't know where you're at, but maybe it's that time of year to plant your feet on the grass, ground and cleanse, to be able to get that guidance. But it struck out to me that I got this communication card in the blockage position, because I was just stating how this one is almost a completion, because it's a 10 of Wands, but then it's in the reverse, so it's like yes and it's not, and then here yes and it's not. So so maybe the nudges that we're getting might be a little bit difficult to for them to stand out, but they're gonna be approaching. So I was getting, what was it, gentle nudges, gentle guidance, I think it was. We're like in our soft girl era. Okay, this one just flipped out, so we'll just take it. And the 3 of Cups, but in the reverse. Okay. I heard gentle banter now. Everything is gentle. My son just scared the crap out of me. I heard the word camaraderie. I can't say the word camaraderie. Camaraderie. Check out. Pay close attention to who you're rubbing elbows with, so to speak. Might lead to an empty cup. Yeah, that's crazy, because I was gonna say maybe some of us are being, what's that word? Not ridicule. Like you feel bad because you see what others around you have. So that makes you feel like you're lacking in something. But like, if we were to mix up all these colors here, we can still get those same colors. I'm an artist, so that's why I'm saying that. Like you can still get like a lighter red. Well, maybe not white, but like they're like in the same family is what I'm trying to say. You know? So don't ever feel less than by what others have, because we're all dealing with the same crap essentially. There's a lot of blue here. There's a lot of blue. I keep hearing gentle nudges. Gentle nudges. Maybe speaking gently to each other. We have Wands, Swords, and Cups. So that's gentle. Speaking gently to ourselves, speaking gently to others, taking our tasks that we have to do day by day gently. Just like I said, soft girl era. I'm gonna do one more. Ooh, the 3 of Wands in the reverse. I heard reclusive. You know, I was also gonna state that maybe we're being asked to you know, be more and more to ourselves. More to ourselves. And with this one, that just like almost solidified that. But it's also him. This card speaks of him just like gazing out into his expansion, into his future. So it's also solidifying what I've been saying, like focus on the here and now, and everything will grow. Focus on the here and now, everything will grow. And that means a lot of root chakra, a lot of grounding. Let's get our feet out in the sand. There's so much blue here though. I mean, it just stands out, throat chakra, right? Throat chakra. But the throat chakra, as I mentioned earlier, ironically enough, people think of it as just speaking. But as a clairaudient person, I can tell you it's also listening. you know, so maybe we're being asked to listen as well, to listen and reflect. Let's see, and then we'll do one oracle card, and then we'll wrap it up. So, do like a little guidance. Let's see, what guidance does the collective? I just feel like, I don't know, I can't explain that. Like light, that's good. I love these cards, but they're always so hard to pull. What's this? I keep hearing that word, camaraderie. I don't know what that means, camaraderie. But it doesn't sound like it's a good word. So, with this card and this card, like, again, scope out your friend. I just heard employees. Okay, I was gonna say friend circle, but employees. Maybe they don't mean harm, but maybe they're impacting you negatively. Maybe you're just listening to what they want, so it makes you feel lackful. Let's see. I don't know what those noises are in my house, but they're weird. They sound like a fish tank. I don't know. That's weird. Oh, I was having difficulty pulling some out, and I just pulled 2 out. Oh, we got self-love and sacred friendship. You see, you guys? You see? So it's like build that stronger foundation within yourself. I got the cat. Remember I said I seen a great cat? Yay. Aw. So build that foundation within yourself, and watch everything grow faster. You'll be able to see how much around you is growing when you're not focusing on how lackful, what is not growing for everyone and anyone else. I heard friendships are possible. Okay, so yeah, so maybe they don't mean harm, but they're causing harm to your solar plexus, and maybe even the way that you speak to yourself, and the way that you channel messages also. That's why I almost missed that. Okay, that's probably why I was getting like everything's gentle communication. Oh my god, I forgot I'm not wearing my microphone, and I just like stepped out of the phone. Not out of the phone, excuse me. Away from the phone. Okay, collective, I hope that this message finds you whenever you need it most. I hope that you find it in yourselves to believe that everything that you do is just as special as everything that everyone else does, and everyone is battling with their own things, you know. So yes, please like and subscribe and come back for more content. Thank you.